Hello everybody. I hope you are all doing well. Root Beer here, and we're back looking at more of the 2016 Grade 7 Gauss. We're on question 22. The 8 vertices of a cube are randomly labeled with the integers 1 to 8. Inclusive, because you've got 8 vertices. There we go. Judith looks at the labels of the 4 vertices on one of the faces of the cube. She lists those 4 labels in increasing order, so not reading out clockwise or counterclockwise or anything, just reading them out in increasing order. After doing this for all 6 faces, she gets the following 6 lists. 1, 2, 5, 8, so those numbers share a face. 3, 4, 6, 7 share a face. 2, 4, 5, 7 share a face. 1, 3, 6, 8 share a face. 2, 3, 7, 8. And finally, 1, 4, 5, and 6 all appear on a face. So we got 1, 5, 4, then the first one would be 6. The label of the vertex of the cube that is farthest away from the vertex labeled 2 is. So if 2 were down here, 4, this opposite corner, is the one that's furthest away. That's what they're looking for. I don't know if that's the case. All right. So how can I figure out what's going on with that? All right, well, let's draw a little mock cube, a bigger one. Now, we don't have to reconstruct the whole cube. I think I will, even if I don't do it in the course of me answering the question, I will, just so if you decided to construct the cube, you can compare your answer to mine. I'm going to put the 2 up here. All right, so I've got 2. What I want to do is figure out this corner down here. What is that possible number? Okay. Now, 2 appears on this top face, this blue top face, this green side face, and let's say this pink front face. Okay. So I don't know which ones are which. Obviously, you know, we could take a look and find some points in common between the pink face and the blue face. We could find a point or 2 in common between the blue or the green face. But I do know that I'm only going to get 3 of these quadruplets or 4 tuples that have 2 in them. So there's 1, 2, and 3 of them. So 1, 2, 5, 8, 2, 4, 5, 7, 2, 3, 7, 8. I'll see if I can remember those, but I may have to bounce back. So we have 1, 2, 5, 8, 2, 3, 7, 8. I feel like was one of them, maybe. 2, 4, 5, 2, 3, 7, 8. Oh, it was one. I just didn't remember the middle one. 2, 4, 5, 7. 2, 4, 5, 7. All right, so that means, so think about the numbers that 2 shares a side with. It's actually everything except the point we are interested in. So these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points, everything except the opposite side is among these numbers. So if we wanted the red one, we should just sort of ask, well, which number doesn't appear? So I write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which one does not share a side with 2? It's only this point here. So 1's out, 2 is out, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. I don't see a 6 anywhere here. So 6 must not share a side with 2. So 6 sort of has to be here. The other numbers 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8 are these 6 black dots. I don't know exactly in what order. But if I draw a picture and realize, oh, the point that I'm searching for is the only one that doesn't share a face with 2, that can really narrow down my work. You'll notice I don't actually know what the rest of the cube looks like, but I can jump straight to my answer, question 6. Or sorry, straight to the answer of the question, which is 6. So that'll be D. So we'll bubble that in. If you want to move along, that's quite all right. I think I'm going to stick around and try and reason more out of the cube. Not everyone might make this observation right away, and they might start trying to construct the cube rather than saying, instead of, well, what have I got, asking instead, what am I missing? Which is this final point here. But, okay. Now, if I wanted to compare two faces, so let's, it doesn't really matter, let's call this the blue face and this one here, say the pink face. What do they have in common? Well, they've got 2's obviously in common, but they also have 8's. There's only one point that's on both the blue and the pink face, and that would be this 8 here. So now I know where 8 goes. And then I guess this will have to be the green face. What do the blue and green faces have in common? Well, the 2, yes, but also the 5. And I can see the 7 is in common between the green and pink. So 7's down here, 5 is here. So that must mean there's a 1 here, because the blue face is 1, 2, 5, 8. The green face is 2, 5, 7. Oh, so we're missing the 4. And finally the 3 goes down here. So it doesn't take too much to construct the cube, I guess. So, you know, if you didn't see the look for the thing that's missing trick, it didn't take that long. You just sort of have to pick some faces and see what do they have in common. So 2 faces on a cube, they have an edge in common. We already know 2 is on one of these edges, so what are the missing points? And that's 5, 7, and 8 there. We didn't even need to look at the other faces, the ones that don't have 2 on them. But we could check that those are correct as well. 1, 4, 5, 6, 1, 3, 6, 8. You know, is 1, 3, do I have a cube side that's 1, 3, 6, 8? Absolutely. It's the one opposite the green side, this side here. So everything worked out. We got our answer of D. Whether or not we constructed the full cube does not matter. We can move right along to question number 23. I will see you there shortly. In the meantime, have a wonderful day.